Ever wondered why you prefer one product over another? Or why you stop buying after a certain point? That's consumer behavior and utility theory at work. Let's take a deep dive into the world of consumer behavior, starting with the concept of utility theory. This theory revolves around the satisfaction or pleasure you derive from consuming a product or service. It's the reason why you might choose a chocolate bar over an apple, or why you'd rather watch a comedy movie than a documentary. Now, let's introduce two key concepts: marginal utility and total utility. Imagine you're eating your favorite food, say cheeseburgers. The first burger might be divine, offering high marginal utility. But by the fifth or sixth burger, the additional satisfaction you get, or the marginal utility, tends to decrease. This diminishing marginal utility impacts your total utility, or overall satisfaction, from consuming cheeseburgers. So, as consumers, our buying decisions are largely influenced by this concept of utility. How do consumers decide how much of a product to buy? Welcome to the world of consumer equilibrium. This concept is all about balance. Let's imagine you're planning a grocery shopping trip with a fixed budget. You have to decide what to buy and how much of it. A bag of apples, a bottle of olive oil, maybe a bar of chocolate. Each of these items gives you a certain level of satisfaction or utility. Now, you want to maximize your total utility within your budget. You could buy all the chocolate your heart desires, but you'd miss out on the utility that apples or olive oil could provide. So you distribute your budget in a way that each last dollar spent on a product gives you the same level of additional satisfaction or marginal utility. This is the essence of consumer equilibrium, allocating income to derive the maximum possible satisfaction. Consumer equilibrium, therefore, is a constant balancing act between our desires and our resources. Now, let's switch gears and take a peek behind the curtain at production theory. Production and costs go hand in hand. Picture this: you're running a fashion line. In the short run, you can change certain elements of your production, like the number of tailors you hire, but you can't, say, build a new factory overnight. That's a long-run production change. Now imagine you're running a cozy coffee shop. Your rent is a fixed cost. It doesn't change regardless of how many cups of coffee you sell. The coffee beans, on the other hand, are a variable cost. The more coffee you sell, the more beans you need. Add up all these costs, fixed, variable, and any others, and you've got your total cost. Remember, understanding the interplay of consumer behavior and production theory is key to business success. Before we continue with our dive into the fascinating world of economics, quick reminders. If you're finding this video helpful, click like to help us reach more individuals with similar interests. Don't forget to subscribe for new content updates. Your comments on future topics are appreciated. This channel thrives on your curiosity. Now back to the economics of consumer behavior and production.